This was a catastrophic event.
I lost everything.
Katrina knocked New Orleans off its feet and onto its back.
What's the time issue for getting this place put back together?
This was not an act of God. This was man-made.
That was your idea, make it right, by the way?
Well, which then I later found out that was your idea.
Wow. Let's make it right here. Let's do something about this. We can't bring everyone's tools. We have to look at the necessities of what we have. We're going to share 2 chop saws. When I saw the footage of Hurricane Katrina, the levee breaking, the people being flushed away, the aftermath, I said right away we should be down there helping these people. Right away I offered, I'll come down and build the first house for nothing. It has been 7 days a week, go to the point of loading all the crates, getting ready, making sure the documentation, the work visas, that's all done. And we're going.
This is monumental, what we have to tackle in a short amount of time, so. Am I nervous? Hell yeah, I'm extremely nervous.
No fears. No, we got Mike. Look at the team.
We'll take it day by day and stay focused on what we need to do and remember that we're doing it for the right reasons. We're going to New Orleans to build a house for a woman who lost everything.
Well, it was that morning. The neighbor came over and she said, we're gonna have to evacuate. And we heard boom, 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 3 times. After that, here come the water. The water was coming so fast. Houses was floating. My house floated. And when it floated, you ain't seen no more of my house. It went in the river, that was it. I lost everything.
People need help here. And that's what we are. We're people that give and we want to help each other. That's what this is all about. Let's go. We are building the biggest house here. It's a 4-bedroom for Gloria and her grandchildren.
Shall I be your co-pilot?
That'd be great, man.
Yeah, I'll be your co-pilot.
Thank you.
Be the pilot.
Okay.
The target date, obviously, is the hurricane, 3 years later. If we can get it done and get them back, it's almost like an anniversary. A sad anniversary, but a reason, and it's good enough for me.
It's right over there?
Yes, it is. So up on our left is the area that was hardest hit.
Oh my God.
The looks on everyone's face as we drove into the area, I kept quiet as to what it was going to look like.
The French Quarter, where we're staying, is just kind of like party and everything's relaxed and nothing has it doesn't seem like it's been affected. And then you go 10 minutes out of the way, same city, but it seems like a completely different universe.
To look around the neighborhood and the community and see that after a few years, nothing's built and people are still trying to put themselves together, and I couldn't even imagine what they've gone through.
When you see all this bare land and houses used to be there like a normal community, it's just really kind of messed up to just think that all those houses were wiped out.
Before I left, I had no expectations. I wanted to see what it was like for myself, and it's actually worse than I thought. It's unbelievable. It's not something I was prepared for.
Ah, look at this is where we're working. We're set up. There's our bathroom, our trailers. This is the site we're going to be building on.
Wow.
Today's all about planning, talking, setting up the tools. We're not actually building anything today. That'll probably be tomorrow. We'll give you a day off. Walking through was just the most surreal thing you could ever see. The houses, the trees, the chandeliers hanging in the window, the bookcases, and you can see inside the houses like just life stopped all of a sudden. That is overwhelming to walk down and visually see all this 3 years later. Why hasn't anything happened in all this time? I'll never understand this. What is it going to take to get people together to make a difference? In New Orleans, Brad Pitt was asking that very same question.
Listen, they had most of Europe rebuilt after World War II by this time. If there was will,
this would be addressed.
To raise money to rebuild the lower 9th Ward, Brad started the Make It Right Foundation.
We set the first goal at 150 homes, and that's what we've raised financing for, and that's what we'll do.
The whole design is to help the people, to get them back on their feet, to get them back in the right homes.
I think there's a great accountability when you've misled people's trust to make that right.
Make It Right to me stands for many things. And I guess that was your idea, Make It Right, by the way?
Well, then I later found out that was your idea.
Wow, we had the same idea, that's all. When I first heard of Brad Pitt talking about the Make It Right Foundation and working down in New Orleans, it was like, hey, we can make it right together. We're coming in and we're gonna help and we're gonna build the first house and let the world know what the hell's going on down in New Orleans.
I've been asked repeatedly, why rebuild the 9th Ward? And I would like to say, how do you tell someone you can't go home?
This is about us coming here to make a difference, to make a fresh start for the people who live here. Before I got here, Simone, the demo diva, I love the name, she came in with all her team and cleaned up the area. We're talking land scrapers.
Our first day, clearing the lots. This is not even about a job. This means more to Derek and I to have our hand in the 9th Ward and to be part of clearing up and preparing way for growth and renewal. We're eking closer to a normal city, to people's lives coming back to normal, just in small ways. I mean, the mental clarity that you see of a clean lot, a clean space that you can start fresh and rebuild, that's the reward in this.
Our tools are here. Our crates of tools came and no one had a drill to open it, so I played a game with them. I wanted to start it on a happy note, so to me it gave an opportunity to make everyone laugh, and I pulled out a screwdriver and turned it into a contest. It was a lot of fun. Breathe, all right, go, time. Who's got a second hand?
Okay, I lose, I think. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. I'm really happy I had the opportunity to do it, and I think a lot of other people should be trying to help out.
10 seconds?
You got fresh wrists.
Fresh
I got the hard one!
No one said it was gonna be easy.
The hard one.
It's a great experience in one way, but it's away from home in another, so there's ups, there's downs. Whatever, I'll get over it.
Are you quitting?
Can you feel it?
Don't quit, soldier! Oh, he got an easy screw.
Oh, come on.
Come on, I can see that one.
I use my wrist a lot.
Easy screw.
We're there to help people. We're there to get a job done, and that's what I'm looking forward to. That's a challenge.
I saw the way that one came out.
All right, whatever. I like this guy.
We can't wreck it. We need these. We can't wreck it. We need it. But I do appreciate it. Unless you got a drill. All right, think he just won.
See?
Did I lose that too?
Little piece of Canada?
Little piece of home, Pinker.
We all kind of lost our luggage, but everyone's bags came, except for mine. So I'm in sandals on the work site. All I know is my work boots are in one of the crates. Thankfully, I packed them. No more sandals.
We're to see at 7 o'clock in the morning how hot it is out there,
I checked the weather this morning. It's supposed to thunderstorm for the next 7 days. I mean, I expected it to be hot, but there's the humidity that gets me. Like, even on a cloudy day, it's like 90 degrees.
Here we are. I was supposed to be coming here and starting the structure right away, but no, we're gonna start the foundation. So be it. What we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna be driving 35 28-foot poles deep into the ground. and the foundation will sit grid on top of them. It's gonna all lock in place, and with 35, it actually holds up the foundation. If we didn't do this, the house would start sinking into the ground like every other house does around here.
This sure beats unloading it by hand.
I think a lot of people would think that the wood is going to rot. It won't. As long as the wood is actually absorbed, it's going to condition, it's going to actually preserve the wood. So if it's really wet, much like logs being across the river, they sink to the bottom. 100 years later, they're preserved, they're still good. And of course, when we put the wood in, it's going to be treated. That's going to help as well. First pull. 3-4 minutes. What they're used to building here, obviously, is a house just on cinder block, just floating across the ground. And how easy is that to wash away if the levee breaks?
My house was floating away, and so we wound up there in the attic, and when we left out the attic, we had to take it, jump to the second roof.
When I came off the bridge in my boat, rescuing people, riding down here, the house was gone. This was empty.
Everything was crumbled up in that tree over there. I had a station wagon in the driveway, and my other red car was in the backyard. That was still there, but everything else was crumbled up. That's the only thing that I could recognize where my property was.
All the trees that you see out here had people in them. All the trees you see out here, I was riding down here, getting them out the trees.
They get the blankets and they put it on you, and they tell you, grab your part, you hold it like that, in order for to keep, so the winds won't get you.
It stopped about 10 o'clock and the sun came out just like it is right now, like it had never stormed or nothing. And all you could see was water. Nothing but water. Couldn't see no houses. You could see rooftops.
9.5 hours without food or anything. All they would do is hold that blanket and stay there. That's how that man saved us all night shorty.
I can't even describe it. Riding around, looking at dead folks in the water, trying to help people that you can't really help.
You seen dead bodies in there. You seen a lot of people and trying to fight for their life. Some of them had little boats and stuff, but it was horrible.
I can't talk about this no more. It's really getting to my head.
I never want to go back there no more with that.
Oh, boy. Oh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus.
So I look forward to the future, that I'm going to get some neighbors back, which I'm getting them. All you got to do is wait. I'm getting the neighbors back.
I didn't know how long it was going to take. When they said we could do it within a couple of hours, I'm like, yeah, right. I believe it.
I hope they don't vibrate my house too much. I hope it don't crack my walls.
With vibration specialties and inspections, that we come out and set up seismograph machines where they're driving pilings to protect both the pile driving company and the homeowner so they don't damage the houses. And it's based on a Richter scale and a seismograph, and we have a person out here that reads the machine. It's very low readings right now, so her house will be in good shape.
As far as I'm concerned, we're already 2 weeks into the deadline, so that means 2 weeks down, wasted.
The weather's up and down like a toilet seat. Supposedly every afternoon, we can time it, at 2 o'clock, in comes Hurricane Hazel, or so it appears. The lightning, the thunder, the winds blew the tent over, scratched the van. We were battling everything. They're digging the holes. I got a bathtub over here right now. We're digging the footings. It's a bathtub. It's now a trench running water.
Down here, we know the water's a problem, but the solution, that's obvious.
It seems to me, that you bring in people who know how to solve this. So you bring in the architects, you bring in the best minds to solve this situation.
The models here represent every design that's offered to a customer of Make It Right that we reach out to. And if you know, the customers are the property owners. Now they can look at these homes and say, here is your kitchen, there's your sink, you'll be able to look out at your garden. And Gloria came in and saw all these and actually was able to go through and pick from these world-class designers and say, I want this one.
This is architecture at its best. This is really what architecture is designed to do, and address the problems of the area, the challenges, and answer the needs of the people.
And wonderfully, Mike Holmes said, Gloria, I know you need a 4th bedroom because you have so many grandchildren. We're going to build that for you.
My husband died in 1983, so they had to have somebody to keep going and keep everything up and do for the children, because I had to pay for the kids to go to school. So I became a baker for 15 years. I used to have suppers like fried fish, fried chicken, jambalaya, gumbo, and po' boy sandwiches. I used to do all that at my house.
She's like everything to us. She like the man and the woman. You might as well say she raised us since we was little babies.
When it come down to the come down, we all respect her and do what she tell us.
Oh, we had a lot of rain yesterday. The guys are excavating around all the piles that are driven into the ground. You can see them just sticking up in the path. The idea is to get down, cut off the post. The tractor can easily get in and dig the path or the trench in between them, but you can't dig around the post. So right now, they've got a hand dig around the post. This stuff is holding a lot of water, and it is the hardest to work with. It sticks to your shovel, it sticks to your boots. I mean, it sticks to everything.
Good job, Shares.
I don't have a problem with mud, really, but this mud's actually really sticky, so you get pounds of it on your boot, and it weighs you down with an extra 20 pounds or something, and you gotta pick it off, because when it dries, it's just impossible to get out of the way.
It's fun. I like working in the mud.
You should rub some mud on you, Carl, so it looks like you've been working.
That's funny. See, my guys that are a little bored, they've grabbed a shovel, they've jumped in. I love that.
We finally started working. Technically, I don't think we had to today. Mike's like, oh, it's those guys, but Damon wanted us to get in there and start doing anything, and I mean, so did all of us.
But it's all about this weather. If we continue to have these storms every day, that's gonna set us back. And for every day it hits like it did yesterday, that'll hurt a little bit. We're gonna bring them back. That's the idea. We're gonna build, we're gonna bring them back home to a home that will be sustainable. This is the words we want to use, sustainable. Sustainable means it will last. It's early morning. It's starting to get hot already. I thought it was gonna rain. They're calling for rain, but we're gonna keep going. The guys are putting in the rebar. We want to pour today. We want to pour all the grid footings, and the grid footings mean it's just locked in all the way around the house. We have the pump truck in position. He's now lifting up now. We've closed off the street both sides because we want no interference whatsoever. Excitement's in the air. If we do this again tomorrow, I'm really happy because that means the verticals are going up and then there's lumber.
Hi, my name is Duke Tacky.
Duke?
Yeah.
I'm Mike Holmes. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I was hoping to volunteer here at the Lower Ninth Ward where...
You want to come in and help us? Help them?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Duke?
If I can.
That would be fabulous. I really appreciate that. Well, what do you do for a living?
I work with an accounting company called Deloitte in Washington, D.C., so...
You're in shape. What the hell? you're an accountant.
This is my first time doing this.
The wrist thing?
No. What's that?
Because what you're doing is using a double edge like this. So as you're going, right? And I'm drastically doing it, right? You want to do it easily, so you're this way, and then you're bringing it back. That way it doesn't just stick. If you notice just holding it down, it'll stick to it.
Yeah.
So try the double float.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
All right.
And I think you may want to look into a new career.
One of the guys, Duke, he came and volunteered. He really kind of opened my eyes that, you know, something needs to be done about this. Like, he comes down for a week every year and volunteers away from his real job. And he doesn't get paid for any of this, and he just does it because he wants to help. So, I mean, I think that actually helped me realize that, you know, this is huge what we're doing.
Actually, that one over there, too, looks like it needs to come over a bit.
That's good. I think that's good. See if that'll hold.
I forget about it a lot, I find, like what actually happened here until like you kind of step back from the moment and realize like these people lost everything. Like you'll find things in the ground or something like that. Like you'll be digging and you'll find a toy or something like that, and just like this was where somebody's house was and everything got washed away. Like your entire life was just gone.
I could never imagine going through this ever. And I feel terrible for everyone, but every person you meet is so positive still. They're so happy and so nice that we meet people when we're walking around town and they see us in construction boots and they want to talk to us. They say thank you to us because they know that we're doing something down here and helping them out.
A story that really struck me. A woman pulled up and she just asked what we were doing down here, and we told her, and her daughter immediately went into a bit of a fit, a bit of a rage, and she just said, you know, we've been living here for a long time. We have nowhere to live. She goes, why aren't you people building me a house? Why does this person get a house? I can't answer that question. They're living beside a scrapyard. They're struggling every single day. No money. It's like, I can't react to that. It's like, I can't even fathom what people are going through. Like, that's just one story of about 100 I've heard already. So, I mean, when I go to my hotel room, my one-bedroom hotel room with an ensuite bathroom, a kitchen, you know, I have food in the fridge, and, you know, a mile away, there's people like that. It's really hard for me to take.
Now, later on, you can write your name in it, and it's here forever.
This is progress we've been waiting for. A new beginning.
That's for true.
That's what it is, a new beginning.
Well, finally, something's happening for Gloria, but for other people in the lower ninth, the progress is slow. Okie doke. Oh, it's hot.
This is a series of town hall meetings so that the residents that are back or some that come back to voice what it'll take to get them back.
The city is not responsible for maintaining private property, cleaning up private property, or going on private land. Matter of fact, we have to give people notice to do so. So what we're going to have to do is make those homeowners and lot owners responsible for that. Every dollar we spend on cleaning up somebody's property means it's a dollar we cannot spend on fixing your lights, fixing your major infrastructure, or other things. So,
you know, sitting there was very frustrating for me because it was the little things that kind of bothered me. When are our streetlights going to be turned on? We're talking almost 3 years later. That's the easy things to do. And you know, the grass cutting, it's growing 6 feet tall. And what are you hearing them say? Well, do you want to pay for it? The tax dollars pay for it? I mean, I get that. But figure out something. Cut the grass.
We sent letters 30 days ago to the Honorable Governor Bobby Jindal, to State Senator Ann Duplessis, our Honorable Mayor C. Ray Nagin. They are not here.
One of the questions I asked the lady beside me was, how many meetings have you had? And she sat back and thought about it, and she said, well, the last 2.5 years. No one was allowed back for 6 months. And I'm thinking, you've had meetings after meetings after meetings after meetings, and I come in and see this, and nothing's happened? Come on, seriously. Personally, it's killing me.
Right.
I'm one person. I'm trying so hard to make a difference here. The hardest part for me was afterwards is the people coming up to me saying, my sister died, the house burnt down, the car was stolen, I need your help, and give me the numbers. And I've story after story. I was like, oh my God, I'm only one person. I'm trying. I want to build their house. I want to help them. I'm bothered by all this. Don't get me wrong. I love everybody asking me. I'm bothered by what is not happening here. And that's just, they're asking me because they have nowhere to go. Here's the streets they're going to repair in the area. They're going to do a couple of streets is what they're going to do. Look at the grid of streets. Oh, we're doing a couple streets. That's not good. 3 years later, I guess the area is not important to people. That's what I'm seeing. It's just not important.
I really enjoy Mike. I enjoy his indignation when things are done improperly or when people misuse the trust of others.
Thank God for Brad Pitt, because they're doing something what the president couldn't do. The high office people couldn't do. Because it looked like they forgot all about us. And we was the hard-working people in New Orleans. And it should have been at our rescue. They wasn't there.
We just had the surveyors in. They marked the footings, which I'm really happy with. That means clockwork. Come in the next day, surveyors do the marking, the forms are in place. We start unloading them, putting them together, and at 2 o'clock this afternoon, we should have concrete, filling them, and done for the day, ready for construction. That's my favorite part. What we're trying to do here is on the 5 front columns, it's really a decor look of going 17 feet of concrete columns. The rest will be 8 foot exactly, 7'9", plus our beams, bringing us up to 8 foot 3 inches in height. Remember, we want to be up above the water, high above the water. It's a 3 foot plane here is the floodplain. We want to be above that. If that wall ever breaks again, we don't want this house to wash away.
You know, over 1,000 people died that night because these levees failed. Not because of a hurricane, as it often is understood, because these levees failed because they weren't built right.
Okay, this is the flood wall along the industrial canal that's been completely replaced since Hurricane Katrina. And along this section of the flood wall, the old flood wall failed with 2 breaches, about a 50-foot wide one here and a 600-foot one farther down. Prior to Hurricane Katrina, the flood walls here were supposed to be 14 feet above sea level. It turns out that the Army Corps of Engineers was using the wrong datum, and so everything was built 2 feet lower than it was supposed to be built. On the morning of August 29, 2005, when the storm surge got into the industrial canal here, the water level rose to 15 feet above sea level. So that was about 3 feet over the top of the flood wall at the time. And as a result of that, the water going over the top of the flood wall fell down as a waterfall on the other side and eroded the top of the levee, making a big trench, removing lateral support on the other side. At the same time, all this water was pushing on the flood wall on this side. The flood wall just collapsed catastrophically, and water rushed through like a giant tsunami and basically destroyed the lower ninth ward. All this probably took place certainly within 2 hours, but probably less. Well over 200,000 homes were flooded, 250,000 cars were flooded. So it was massive destruction on a very large scale. The levee breach ended about right here, but a barge that was floating free in the industrial canal came through the breach, ended up basically parked diagonally across the road here, crushed the house whose foundation you can maybe see through the weeds there, and just ended up sitting here. We do have evidence that the barge came through after the breach occurred. The flood wall was upside down, rebar was sticking up, and the barge came through and bent that rebar over. There was paint from the barge on the rebar.
See, this used to be straight and it's pushed it over, and this is all the metal, the sheet pile we call it,
right,
and the concrete top. So that sheet pile's really big. There's the barge there, and it protected this house, is that right?
That's correct.
Actually, it protected a lot of these houses.
failure of the levees resulted in basically flooding of 80% of the city of New Orleans. So certainly in terms of economic damage, it's very clear that this was the worst natural disaster in U.S. history.
This is actually Aluminox oil. It is very environmentally friendly. It is expensive, but everything about this is environmentally friendly. By spraying this, it really helps that it doesn't bond to the concrete, and when we pull the forms off, we have a beautiful, clean finish. That's the idea. Let's think environmental. Let's think it's gonna look good, too.
LEED actually stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design.
We're going over the LEED list. It's a preliminary step to make sure that we qualify for LEED, and in this instance, we're going to go LEED Platinum.
LEED Platinum represents the highest level that you can attain within the LEED for Homes program. It represents a very, very high level of green design planning, integration, and execution through the construction work.
There's amazing passive ideas, and then there's some great technology. And I mean, we put a man on the moon. We can answer this one. We can do things so much better. And so I liked that here was a possibility to not only treat the people with fairness first, but also to use this as a proving ground for a better way of building.
This is a place in our world that was damaged severely almost 3 years ago now, and a lot of people lost their lives here in this particular block, in this particular neighborhood, and that we're giving them houses that will ensure that that doesn't happen again.
Well, longevity is what we're about. It's not about today, it's about tomorrow, isn't it?
The idea is to be energy smart, environmentally friendly. If a disaster has hit an area, let's go back to the drawing board. Don't just build a couple of stick frame homes and get people back. Start new, think new, and build better.
If all the houses that were there were built as like we're building them here, those same houses would be standing there, and people would be able to return to their houses in a very short period of time and reoccupy them. We're saying, if you're going to do it, let's do it right. Let's do it so that people can say, this is the way it needs to be done. Let's do it so that there's an example that if this ever happens again, hey, you know what? They did it the right way there in the lower Ninth Ward. Let's do it that way.
Well, I've always said, if you're gonna do something, do it right the first time. If you're gonna build a house in a hurricane zone, we need to make sure it's hurricane proof. We need to use special products, better construction techniques, and I'm telling you, sometimes it's just a pain in the butt.
So that's the original steps from the house?
That's the original steps from my house. That's all I had left. So I said I'd make a little monument of it, you know?
I love it.
Last remains of Katrina,
Yes.
1738.
It's cool when it rains, but the moment it stops, the sun comes back out, and it's not like back home. It doesn't kill the humidity. It is back. It is worse than before.
We are using so much ice and water, I can't keep up with it.
What we do is dip this in, and it stays nice and cool. Put it over our heads, keeps the sun off our back, and keeps our head nice and cool.
Yeah, I would definitely say the temperature is rising here. Every day does seem to be a little bit hotter, and one day it may be too hot to work.
I'm using not the small bags, the big bags of ice. So, and I use like 5 of them at a time when I fill up the coolers. But it's great. It's been a great thing. Everybody's happy. Nobody's been complaining yet. I haven't heard any of it anyway. If I do, they're gonna be big trouble.
Concrete's coming in 35 minutes. We call concrete for 1 o'clock. No problem. We'll be done by 10. Well, it's 12:25, and we're still not done, and we're still going. We're still pushing gently, like that thing being stuck in the mud that I said, don't put it there.
This is like old riverbed swamp.
we're stuck up for a net. It rains every day here this afternoon, so we're trying to get this thing to use it for concrete, but everywhere we go to move the damn thing, it gets stuck in mud. So we're trying to pull it out now so we can position it to pour concrete. Otherwise, we're gonna do it off ladders.
That's supposed to be on concrete or stone, not muck. There was possibilities of thunderstorms this afternoon, and I'm just gonna pray that it's not at 1 o'clock, that's all. It can rain at 2. You can do this. This is Agilia. I love this stuff. We're going vertical with the Agilia. It's a self-leveling. It's great for columns. Any leaks whatsoever, it will bleed out. That first column was poured without a problem. That cloud system is coming this way, and we can hear the thunder. I'm asking, please, let me pour all these columns before it rains. That's all I'm asking. Please. Gloria's moving home from Atlanta today. She's got a lot to do. I'd like to have the foundation done before she gets here.
Come on back. Hold it right there. Sit there. Why did you just go first here? Not boxes and bags.
Gloria, I appreciate your directions, but I got this, yeah?
All right.
I got this.
All right,
okay?
just get it right. I'm not in love with Atlanta. I prefer to be in New Orleans, where I belong at. Be a man, be a strong little man. I taught you to be a strong little man. It's lazy, that's all that is. And a lot of people say, I would not go back there, because I'm scared. I'm gonna run. I'm not running. He put me here for a certain amount of time. Now it's time for me to go back. And I'm going back. And I'm be stronger than I ever been before in my life. Because they got a new generation. I gotta bring them through.
It's only rain. I do have a problem with that, though, because those clouds over there are coming in full force. But we'll keep going. Okay, just watch your electrical. If we have lightning, that's an issue. If Mother Nature continues to do what it's doing, I hear there's a tropical storm down there in the waters, and it could be coming this way. We're paying close attention to it. The rain on a daily basis, the thunderstorms, how bad are they going to be? How does it stop us? With that, I still feel good. Even though Mother Nature's got that little thumb on me, and every once in a while she's going to push it, I can tell.
I don't mind the rain. It was so bloody hot today. This is actually very refreshing, believe it or not. It might look a little bit uncomfortable, but I don't mind this one bit. My fit's not see-through. Damon Finky! Hey! Damon! Don't ignore me! Come on, let's go! Hey, you guys want to get some beads? Yeah. Let's get some beads. Adam, hot red for you, buddy. Hot red and green. All right. Yeah, baby. That's what I call big. They're big.
We're gonna have a good time while we're here tonight, so y'all come on down to New Orleans, to Louisiana, and have a good time, Shaq.
I had a different hat on Friday night. That was, I don't know, I thought, when am I ever out of my overalls? I wore something different. We had a blast, rocking Doopsy on stage. I was playing the washboard, call it what you want. It was a metal thing with two things, and I had so much fun. The guys were dancing in the audience. It was really good for lifting people up, I think.
It was great.
That was a lot of fun.
I've never been pulled on stage for anything before.
No.
Friday was excellent, that's right. We went out for fireworks, had a couple of drinks, that's right. We had a great time, it was fantastic.
This is wild, this is unbelievable. Yeah.
Smoke is crazy.
It was so fun. We got up on stage and we showed the Americans what the Canadians were like, and we had beads all over us, and it was an absolute blast.
The guys are pulling off the forms. What do we see? Beautiful concrete. I couldn't ask for anything better. The first floor will sit at this height up here. We're gonna have our beams on top. They're gonna laminate against the very tall vertical columns that we have. The second floor will be above that, the roof above that. We're in an area of 34 to 36 feet in height to the roof line. Remember, we wanna be up above the water, high above the water. It's a 3-foot plane here, it's the floodplain. We want to be above that. If that wall ever breaks again, we don't want this house to wash away. If the water were to come in, say the levee breaks, and the water were to come in like it did before, it would literally wash underneath the house instead of pushing the house. If it's got something to push, it's going to push it. It pushed the barge, it pushed the vehicles, it pushed everything, the trees. Yeah, it's going to be tall, but it's going to be good looking. For me, this is day one when I come in and I take over. Even though I was overseeing the foundation and the vertical columns, this is when my guys come in and we start structure.
It's beginning. It's the first beam cut. We've been delayed. I mean, concrete, rain, you name it. We've been delayed by it. So getting going on this, our first piece cut, I can't say I'm too excited yet because I think we're getting more rain. I'm not going to get excited till actually we're framed and ready to do plywood on it. 1, 2, 3.
So far, I have felt like we're on holidays, which is nice. We're gonna kind of ease into it because I know in a while we're gonna be working 6 or 7 days a week, so it'll be long forgotten that we had these first days to kind of relax.
1, 2, 3.
It's not as bad as I thought it would be, but if I was asked to go away again for this period of time, it would probably have to be a no. I mean, I love my job, I love what I do, I love the people I work for, everything like that, but just physically, I don't think I could hack it again.
1, 2, 3.
It's gonna be a really long and hard summer. We'll be working 6 to 7 days a week. We'll be working long hours because we have to get it done as soon as we can.
1, 2, 3.
We are on an island. We are, 10,000, whatever, how many miles from home. We cannot go back home until we're finished this project.
Watch your fingers, watch your balance, take your time. Who needs a crane?
3.
Take your time.
Okay?
This is what the house is gonna look like when it's done, but it does have a second story to it. It's not just the first. In the back of it, we're actually gonna come up with a second story with a hat roof that comes down towards the front. That way we get the 4 bedrooms for Gloria. Kinda looks good, doesn't it? Okay, so we're gonna get the next beam.
Yeah.
Gently put her in place. The first corner is extremely important, but we're just doing a temporary tie-in right now, and we're just gonna help create a grid. All of this, we're gonna have to put a jack post under, lift it up, protect the wood from touching concrete, prepare for our anchors, and all I'm trying to do is save some time instead of sitting here on my thumb. That's all I'm trying to do. We will spend probably 2 days straight doing this floor, possibly 3. Just doing the floor. Once the floor is done, we fly like crazy going up. This is the hardest part of the whole build. It's everything. It must be square, must be level, must be true, must be perfect. Where I'm gonna start. My goal is to think ahead. What do we need? How can I lay this out so we're not sitting with our thumbs in our butt again tomorrow? No matter what, we must be done by the 29th. We have to stay focused. We're gonna try and smile. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. You know, this is the house we're doing for Gloria.
And I thank God for y'all. Because nobody came forward but you all. And God gonna bless y'all.
Canvas here, so we figured, well, let's start here.
We do the impossible a lot of times. We are slowly finding out that we cannot do that here. It's a totally different atmosphere.
I gotta go home.
Okay. All right, we're gonna book a flight, all right?
It's hard, but I'll be all right.
Give me a great big hug, and that's my birthday present. See, I love that. See, I get paid early. This is how I get paid. You know that, eh?
Katrina knocked New Orleans off its feet and onto its back.
What the hell has happened here? And why isn't it solved?
You know, over 1,000 people died that night because these levees failed.
I lost everything. The whole house had went in the river.
Let's make it right here. Let's do something about this.
We set the first goal at 150 homes. That's what we've raised financing for, and that's what we'll do.
We have exactly 9 weeks to build this house.
A new beginning. That's what it is, a new beginning.
And I thank God for y'all. Because nobody came forward but you all. And God gonna bless y'all.
I'm 3 weeks in. I was supposed to come here and just start building right away, and the foundation was gonna be done. That didn't happen. So it took 2 weeks on the foundation due to weather, craziness, measurements. It's hot. I'm telling you, it's hot. It's gonna be one of those muggy, crazy days. We got the well guys coming in. We're gonna drill 4 250-foot deep wells. That's for the cooling of this place, as well as we have the plumbers in hooking up the service. So we get in the drain lines, the water lines. We may be up with water today. We're getting this floor done. I want to get this section done today, completely laid out. I want to start sheeting today. I want the floor done. What am I used to? I'm used to helping a family at a time that's been devastated by a contractor, a new home builder, and that's financial and emotional. One family. I come here, and we're talking everywhere. It's almost 3 years later, and things are still, you know, windows are still broken, signs are still in the house. We want to come home, miles away from here.
These are people who've, you know, who've suffered a great injustice and continue to, and from something that was a man-made problem.
Those walls shouldn't have failed. They should have been designed properly. We should have been able to pump the water out of there, allow people to come back to their homes. These homes were bulldozed by our government before anybody could come back and pick through them. All the pictures of Johnny or grandmother or, you know, the little trophies, those gems, the china, all gone. And that is the level of devastation of Katrina. It's the personal damage that is just incalculable.
How do you make people feel better? Well, getting back to a positive thing. Building. Getting back to fixing the streets, cutting the grass, and getting people together to say that we can make this right together. And it isn't just about building. Making it right means make it right for your family, your life. And for Gloria, that means coming home to the lower 9th Ward.
I'm happy. But I thank God I'm happy to get back home. A lady told me, she said, Gloria, you're not scared to go back to where you left from and you almost died. I said, no. I said, I had time to think. I had time to meditate. And my God led me to go back. And that's where I'm going back. And I'm not afraid. I'm glad I found me something temporarily until they finish with the house. So I could bring all these grandchildren and all my family back together like they're supposed to be.
You're gonna see a lot of different anchors that we're using on this home. Not only are we using hurricane clips, with that, they're gonna lock in with more clips around the house. Everything gets locked in together, and it will really withstand not only that water if that levee breaks, but high hurricane winds.
As far as the framing goes, your crew is ahead of our other stick framers, that are doing the house down the street, the house that's doing the street up there. So I want to take advantage of your skill sets and intermix you with the other crews. And when we get into complicated framing like we have here, like what you guys are doing here, then I have a check and balance person on site that's working with each of the crews to make sure that the framing that's occurring is actually landing where it's supposed to land and it's spaced the way it's supposed to be spaced.
Okay, so you just want me to help oversee the other structures?
That is correct.
There are 5 other houses that I will oversee. One is being built for Lloyd and Rose Griffin, whose lives were saved by their pet poodle.
We had a little poodle. But when the water started coming in, she jumped in my chest and woke me up. When I put my foot on the floor, water was up to my knee. And God must have led me to put a hatchet in the house, something I don't keep in the house. I put the hatchet in the house, went in the attic and chopped the bin out. And we didn't have time to get no jackets or nothing like that. We had to get out of there. So I had to lay on top of her, make her lay face down, and I lay on top of her. But that rain was whipping so hard. I mean, big drops of rain. The wind was just pushing. We enjoyed that house, just me, her, and the little dog. And it was home.
Lord have mercy. Just give us our house. That's all we ask.
We have the geothermal guys coming in and actually drilling 4 wells.
We're actually installing what they call a ground source heat pump, which is basically a geothermal air conditioning and heating system. We use the temperature of the earth, which down here is 65 to 70 degrees. We're going to have 4 wells in space 15 feet apart. And then we're going to connect those pipes together, those loops together. And then we're going to connect those to 2 loops that actually go inside the house to the air conditioning units.
Using a cold earth, just like someone who has a basement, it's nice and cool in your basement, is the same technology. Running water through it, putting a fan on it, and blowing it through a duct system is blowing cool air, energy efficient. Now, on top of that, we're gonna have a pump that runs the water. That pump is hooked up to the solar panels. The solar panels give the electricity needed to run that pump. How are we winning? 70% energy free, and only 30% of this house will be on the grid. That's thinking smart.
I feel it real strong over here. Over there, not too much, but over there, yes. Well, I'll go look at my walls. I hope it don't shake, not, loosen up like the foundation or something.
I'm sorry, we're not flying back and forth. So, those who want to bring the loved ones in will pay for it. They come in one shot, or they can stay as long as they want, and we will fly them back out again. The other choice would be, if you don't bring someone in, is that you get a paid vacation at the end. So it's just one of 2. So from there, what I need to know is, when are they coming? I need it as fast as possible, how long they're staying, and when they're going to leave.
Wow, that's very generous. Thank you. I run the crew, and I'm sort of on hand day to day, and I know what needs to be done. I know the people that can do those jobs, and I know that I will never be able to take a day off. I know he's promising me a day off. I'll never see it happen. Carl is the same way. I need Carl on a daily basis. We are the 2 most experienced guys here. Me and him can't just walk away one day and say, okay, guys, finish up.
We heard today that we're gonna be able to bring a loved one down, so I'll bring down my dad. He's my best friend, so.
I don't know, it's also bringing somebody down if I'm just gonna be working the whole time. I don't know if there's really a point for me. I don't know. I know I'll get to see them at night, but I'll probably go back and pass out. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Maybe I'll just tough it out until I go home.
Katie had to fly her home right away. You see, she told me a couple of days ahead of time that her father had a minor heart attack. I was a little worried, and I said, what do you think? And she says, well, you know, Dad's saying the best thing to do is wait it out. So when she came up to me and she was crying, I was like, I thought the worst. I thought the total worst. Oh my God, I should have sent her home. I should have sent her home.
I gotta go home.
Okay. All right, we're gonna book a flight, all right? Is he all right? Is he okay?
No, he's having a triple bypass, and they're getting him in as soon as they can.
All right, so let's book you a flight, all right? Right away, I booked a flight and sent her home, and all I can do is hope that everything's gonna be fine. I said, call me as soon as you can, let me know what's happening, and we'll take it as it comes. Well, I'm gonna come visit you quite often.
Come on.
Thank you.
Even if I'm not here, porch is yours.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
You are the big cheese around here. You're the lady that I've got to make sure passes all my work. Is that right?
I wouldn't call me the big cheese, but okay. I'll just take the lady passing the job.
I like that. I like that. I like seeing women in the freaking industry. I really do.
Green just started in this area not that long ago, so I'm very excited about getting involved with the project.
You do know we're actually spraying this house with a closed cell spray foam, right?
Oh, fabulous.
So this
now
is...
I do.
Now, what this is, to me, and this is the easiest way I can say it in English, it's a cooler on top of pillars. So now we're going to be living in a cooler. So we don't need to really have air conditioning. All we have it is going to be that cool air. We talked about this earlier, blowing a fan over.
Correct, dry
ice. Just don't put your tongue on it.
Energy efficiency has actually been a part of my life for quite some time, and I got that certification back in 2003. So I've actually done that part of it. But I've never done anything with geothermal cooling systems. So this will be my first time doing that, and I'm very excited about working with the foundation and doing it.
So you're going to actually inspect right from beginning to end, is that correct?
Correct.
Do you do electrical, plumbing, structural, HVAC?
I'm certified to do everything in the state of Louisiana.
Ooh, you are good.
I'm always soaking wet. I'm always sweating through my clothes. As soon as you walk out of the car when we get here in the morning, you're sweating.
The heat is unbearable. It's insane, the heat.
Our crew is slowly dying. It's, frustrations of 45-degree heat and working in it all day. The frustrations of being with each other constantly. Frustrations of, working 6 days a week, probably going up to 7 days a week. Problems with getting materials, problems with plans, adjusting to all of that. It's a lot to take.
I feel like I've been here for like 6 months, at least. I feel like I haven't seen my friends for 6 months, my family for 6 months. It's just like, I don't know. It feels like one day here feels like 5 in the normal world or something.
To me, it's not about anything else but meeting that deadline, running these guys and not killing them.
So we're 4-inch on center for the nails. Yeah. And you know what? We'll just we'll put one more sheet here, a sheet up there, take a look at it, and away we go. Okay. Okay.
Bluewood is a topical coating that can be applied to all wood products. It is non-toxic, it is non-corrosive, it's a green spec listed product. And it's available for all wood products to make them mold, mildew, rot, fungus, and termite resistant.
It's blue, it's got a nice color to it. It's actually kind of erotic, exotic.
Sherry is actually doing unbelievable. You always get a little nervous when, the boss's kids actually come and work with you, but, MJ is always doing fine. Amanda's been telling me what to do since I met her, but, you know what? Sherry is working damn hard, and I'm really happy.
How could you?
She's doing great.
We're supposed to have blocking right across where all the sheeting joins. Now, rather than doing a blocking vertical, I'm gonna go horizontal because this is all about a nailing pattern. It has nothing to do with structure. Our superstructure is the floor. Once my blocking comes underneath this way, now I can take my spray foam and fill that void, and I don't have a piece of wood in my way. It's this way. That spray foam fills that area. Vicky's been with me for 3 years. It's been a great relationship, bringing her out of the WISP program, Women in Skilled Trades, trying to promote women in the skilled trades. And she became a character. That's why we called her Pinky. Her name's Corinne. I sensed some things happening in the first couple of weeks. I could tell she was full of anxiety. And then with the issue with Katie, and then, man, the next day I'm talking to her, and she says, I can't take it anymore. It's too hot. I'm away from home. I don't like it. I'm not having fun anymore.
Whenever we've gone away before, we went away for 2 weeks here and there, and I mean, that alone was hard enough for me. Friends and family, especially family.
So I said, okay, I get it, I understand. I booked the flight, sent her home, and it's a shame. I did not expect it to happen, but it's not a bad thing. I think she's experienced a lot of wonderful things with us in that 3 years together.
We've had a little bit of drama with the kids, as I call them, and that's bound to happen when everybody gets away for a long time and everybody's other element.
It's kind of sad because this is an amazing thing that happens for us, and for someone not to be part of it, I feel sorry for them because this only comes once in a lifetime.
I mean, as much as I love Pinky and much as I'm going to miss her, we have to keep going. This is a job we've got to get done, and life goes on, and I'm going to sorely miss her. She's been a big part of my life for about 3 years now.
I guess I'm just where I was raised is where I'm supposed to be. That's how I see it in my eyes.
It's a family, but like a family, if someone goes away, they're still family. It doesn't mean that it's over. It just means that it's a new chapter.
We're waiting for the last hole to be drilled for the well, and then I want to get the scaffold wrapped around. I've asked Andrew to order the second story, because we're going to start that. Then we must get into the railing. Safety is an issue now that we're moving up to the next level. We're going to start bringing up our 2x6s to lay out our wall pattern. I think what we're going to do is build the longest wall first, and we'll go to build the back wall. We'll anchor everything in place, so we'll get ready for this. Other than that, all our cuts, let's make sure we get that blue spray on it. Okay, so today, let's get this first floor walls up, all right?
We have lost 2 people. We are down 2 people in 2 days. We need some help, obviously. We're a small crew all of a sudden, an extremely small crew. We also have Sherry leaving as of next weekend. She's got some business to deal with back home. We're losing Pete Lundy for a little while. That leaves me with a very small crew. We are going to get some local help. They're going to come in tomorrow. Some very experienced framers, some local people that have grown up and been raised here. We're happy to come and help us, and I'm going to really welcome them. And we're also going to start looking for some more help.
1, 2, 3. Don't nail on the floor yet, because we're going to adjust our wall for level. And we're going to make sure she's sitting where we want it to sit. You hit it. Okay.
Nice breeze from this side when you open up the window.
2 thumbs up. The house is going up.
It sure is. Our first wall.
Now I got
diagrams for the rest?
That wall.
Okay.
So I've gone from the wall, 4'7", this window, 14 feet, the edge of this window, 20 feet, the edge of this window.
Okay.
If I had drawings that gave me visuals of everything I need, it would be a hell of a lot easier because I wouldn't be running back and forth to the trailer doing calculations, coming back with a piece of paper, a couple of scribble marks on it with measurements. So we'll lay down the bottom plate, the top plate, and measure from the outside wall to get these marks.
Oh, okay.
E, B, C, 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 E.
It's like an eye chart. We'll start on this now?
Yeah.
Okay, so at 7 o'clock, we'll work till 10, and I'll see you in the morning. All right? Thanks.
Be up early.
I've been doing a lot of running, trying to get paperwork together.
Antonio, we have Cole, we have Kendall, and we have Kenneth.
I got the kids registered in school. Then I worked on their medical cards. So they sent me the numbers and the copy, but the cards haven't came yet. But I can still use that to go to the doctor to get their physical.
They'll be able to take art, drama, music, sports, but we're gonna be a school for the art students. So we're gonna push art and music and dance and media. Freshmen wear green and 10th through 12th grade wear orange.
I just thank God for giving me the strength so that I could be a leader for them to bring them on through like I did the rest of them.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you at orientation, okay? All right, thank you so much. God bless you. What's your name?
Nice hot day. I love the heat. I have 4 professional framers with me today on top of my crew. I couldn't be happier.
Beautiful day. Talk to me, big dog. Yes, sir, we just pulled up.
Ready to go to work.
I'm Louis Jackson.
Louis, absolute pleasure to meet you. I'm
Nice to
glad
meet
you're
you.
coming aboard here to help us make it right. Who you got with you?
I have Brent, Jeffrey.
Brent?
How you doing, sir?
Sir
How you
Jeff?
doing, Mike?
Nice to meet you.
And my lead man is Brian.
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 How you doing, man?
How you doing, Mike Holmes? Heard a lot about you.
We have the outside wall completely up, nice level, true, squaring up the front, it's working out perfect. Louis, he knows how to run his guys. He's doing an awesome job.
Our guys are skilled at several different trades. They may not be master tradesmen, but they're skilled at a bunch of different trades.
39 3/4 by 7.
Louis overseeing his guys with me overseeing them and overseeing my guys today has been, as far as I'm concerned, a huge success. It made a perfect team today. As a matter of fact, the guys were messing around today, having fun, singing. That's what I want to see. They're liking what they're doing. They're not miserable. They don't want to go home. They want to stay and complete it.
Well, you had 5 and 8, too. Well, if you're taking an 8 off, 5 and 8.
I got 5 1/4. Man, our tapes read differently.
Canadian tape, brother.
Canadian tape.
This is going really well. This is what we got done in half a day with our new help. I'm very impressed. It shouldn't take us long to get to the second floor, which I'm very, very happy about. It's not a race, but for some reason, it feels like it.
Happy days. I got to use my hammer.
It's encouraging with the help of guys like Mike and his crew. It's encouraging to see that, you know, in the city that care for God, people really do care. And that's why I'm here. That's why I want to help.
Like you say, modern technology, that's what it is.
You know, there's still a lot of people in other parts of the country, Atlanta, Houston, San Antonio, they're all over the place, but you don't want to come back to the same old stuff. But there's a chance for us to clean it up and fix it up, make it right.
I have to go down and check the other site. I noticed from back there that they were sheeting the floors, and I don't know if they're gluing, and I don't know if they have their vertical anchors in. Oh, is it getting hot out? You know what that frickin' thing said? 105 degrees in the shade. That's what the thermometer said. How you doing?
Hey,
I'm
we're
good, well,
gonna get a New Orleans tan down here. Look at you. Oh, yeah.
Just a little brown.
Little brown.
I'm working on your color.
Yeah, we love it, though, baby. We call it sweeter the juice.
Very good.
Yeah, we got a nailing pattern that goes around the
4-inch nail?
Yeah.
You got the glue, you got your anchors. I like it.
Thank you.
Staggered our sheets, good. You guys are flying.
Yes, sir.
Good job, guys. We're going to try and replace Pinky while we're here. So I met Rusty.
Right, how are you?
My pleasure to meet you.
Holmes. You too, sir.
She shook my hand and damn near took my arm off. I was really surprised by that.
I work with Miss Demo Diva here. I've done demo for her, built fences, landscaping, lawn care.
I really want to encourage women in the skilled trades. And if you think about it, they live here. So if I can help teach them, they can help teach someone else. How'd you like to work one day with us and see how you like us and how we like you?
One day.
So we'll start with Monday.
One day's fine, sir.
I will look at a couple of other girls and I'll make up my mind as to who we're gonna hire for the rest of the project. So Monday, you're gonna be here?
Yes, I'll be here. What time you want me here?
The guys are usually here at 7, but 8 o'clock is fine.
Well, you guys start late, huh?
Ooh, I like your attitude. It'll be short, it'll be sweet, and hopefully they learn something. See you Monday.
All right, thank
Nice meeting you, Rusty. Thanks, Simone.
I hope she works out. All right, thanks.
It'll be interesting, I can tell. It was a good day. We're not done yet, but we have all the exterior walls up and some of the interior. I'm very happy with it. It appears to be a little bit of a challenge going on here. We have a bungalow over here on my right. We have a bungalow over there on my left. I'm overseeing both of those and overseeing this one. And they're moving. And I'm building the biggest house. So if you think about it, the biggest house against 2 bungalows, and we're gonna try and finish at the same time. It feels like a race. I have to say it does. As much as I don't want it to be a race, but it feels like a race, because every once in a while I get up and I look over and I go, man, they're doing the walls. Odds are they're gonna finish before us. There's, you know, who am I kidding? But I'm gonna have the best house here.
Boy, they're all working fast, huh? When I was growing up, I never dreamed I would see that type of construction.
We're in?
I said it's gonna be like skyscrapers. They'll be looking down at me.
Right now we're setting up our second story of scaffolding, putting the safety rails on, making it safe so everyone can come up here. If the safety rails are on, we don't need to wear harnesses, but right now we don't have it complete, so that's why I have my harness on. And we're getting ready. Once we're done framing these first floor walls, we're gonna start framing the second floor deck. And that'll take us on to our second floor framing, and then we'll be on our roof. So hopefully within a week or two, we'll be done framing and on to finishing.
We're going to come back and we're going to cut in the doors, lay out for the doors, put those in, and then we're going to be ready to stand this wall up. And probably within another hour, we'll be standing up the rest of these interior walls and ready for ceiling joists after that. My strongest image of Katrina, it was like an atomic bomb went off. It was just trees down everywhere, total devastation. I mean, I had a sister who actually lived in the inner city and had 8 feet of water, and they were stuck. They were there for several days. There was no communication, so I had no idea. They were several days, and they had to go to a 2-story house next door, and they were with 2 other families, and they had a couple of kids with them, and it wasn't until like Friday after the storm that they actually busted a hole in the roof and put the kids up on the roof, and then the helicopters came by and saw them, and they came to get them. My secretary lives further down. She had 13 feet of water in the house. Just bought a house. Everything gone. Pictures, everything. Everything you own destroyed. And, you know, I understand it's a Mother Nature thing, but the devastation here should have never happened. You know, I don't understand why it happened. We should have never flooded. We survived the storm. The storm hits and we're okay until the levees broke. Why did they break? I don't know. Somebody smarter than me's got to figure it out, but common sense says they didn't build them right.
Prior to Hurricane Katrina, the flood walls here were supposed to be 14 feet above sea level. It turns out that the Army Corps of Engineers was using the wrong datum, and so everything was built 2 feet lower than it was supposed to be built. On the morning of August 29, 2005, when the storm surge got into the industrial canal here, the water level rose to 15 feet above sea level. So that was about 3 feet over the top of the flood wall at the time. And as a result of that, the water going over the top of the flood wall fell down as a waterfall on the other side and eroded the top of the levee. The flood wall just collapsed catastrophically, and water rushed through like a giant tsunami and basically destroyed the lower ninth ward.
We're a resilient people. You know, we're going to keep going. We're here rebuilding. We love it down here. This is home. You know, I know y'all are from Canada. It's beautiful up there, but you can have 13 degrees and 10 feet of snow. We'll take 95 degrees and whatever we got to deal with the water, and that's just what we are down here.
Can't get it no better than that.
They are really doing a beautiful job. Dedicated people. Yep.
And I also thank God for Brad Pitt making it possible for Make It Right and all his employees. And they are doing a beautiful job, and I thank God for him. And congratulations with him and his 2 babies. He had a boy and a girl, huh? All right.
Rusty, where's your helmet?
Well, so they didn't give me one this morning.
Didn't give you one? Well, let's get you a helmet.
He has one
Do you
I can
have
steal.
gloves? Look at Billy's got your helmet. Uncle Billy, you know Uncle Billy, right?
We just met, yep.
Yes, Mr. Bell. Let's see if we can shove all this hair up in here, huh?
I have no problem.
I have scissors. No?
How dare you even consider?
Well,
Let's widen this thing out a little
I
bit.
love that. You should do that. That's actually good.
Oh, yeah, you like that one?
Damon. Let me introduce you to Rusty.
Rusty, hi.
She is our volunteer for the day.
Excellent. Oh, that's a firm handshake.
Careful, she'll take your arm off.
I believe it.
So whatever this guy needs you to do at this moment, I would love you to do that until I've gone over the drawings, and then we'll start building.
Yes, sir. I was leaving Churchill Downs, coming down here for the winter meet with the racehorses. We came into New Orleans. You know how you hear the trucks and things coming down the road or over the bridge? There was nothing. It was dead silence. There were no sounds of life at all. None. You didn't see any animals. It was just, sometimes we'd be up on the roofs blue topping, and you could sit up there and just, like you could hear for 1,000 miles. I could have tucked tail and run with the horses. I could have gone to Arkansas for the winter, but something told me just to stay. Really told me deep in my heart just to stay. You know, a lot of people thought I was crazy for doing it, but you know, hey, there's got to be a challenge in your life somewhere, you know.
We're at the Raptor stage, so we're gonna start with our rim plates all the way around, which means, you know, it's safe on the scaffold at certain spots. We do have some gaps. I wanna get all our harnesses on, so when we're actually climbing around up there, which we're gonna have to do, because we're gonna have to overhang our joist spans right across, which means people are gonna be walking out on walls. I want you tied off.
Okay.
Well, we're onto our second floor. We're almost done here. We got to get a few more. We're running into lumber problems as usual. So Make It Right's trying to get them to us as soon as possible. So we'll fill this in. I'd really like to get the perimeter sheeted today. It really locks everything in, keeps us from shifting around.
Right now I'm just drilling for the hurricane ties that are going from the roof plate right down through the bottom beams. So we're going about 20 inches right now straight down, and we've got about 25-foot steel rods that are going to come in.
Initially, the engineer wanted us to put in a hurricane clip between every vertical stud and the bottom plates. So Mike was talking to Chuck, our engineer, and together they came up with a plan to install threaded rods to run from the bottom of the beam all the way through the house to the top of the top plate on the second floor. So that's going to tie the entire house down to the beams and the structure and the columns and the piers that are 30 feet in the ground. Because we're going to have these threaded rods in 27 locations throughout the exterior framing of the home. Not a big problem over here, but when you have wet walls and the framing, you're going to have plumbing that's going to want to go through those cavities. And so we need to be very careful about where we run these along this wall to make sure that we don't cause a problem.
Water, ice, and drinks, we're using 6 to 8 cases of water, 8 cases of Kool-Aid, 4 bags of 50-pound ice cubes every day. Every day. Stock it up nonstop.
I feel like I've been burnt with a torch. I don't know how much better I can explain how hot it really is here. It's like nothing anyone can experience in Canada.
It's not so bad in here. It's usually up about here when you go outside in the shade. And we're slowly coming down here. I think it was 72 in here yesterday.
The humidity's on a whole new level, and just the sun, and it's ridiculous.
With the doors opening and closing, it might be around 75. But I can live with that.
Yeah, he loves the air conditioning. He comes up and he sort of putters around for a minute, then he seems kind of like drunk, sun drunk, and then he sort of staggers back to the scaffold and you see him go back down. It's the most rewarding thing I've ever done. I mean, I'm building a house for someone whose house was washed away while she was in it. I mean, she has nothing.
See there, look at these houses. Some of them is gone. You see a slab there, the house there. See, I could walk to the grocery right here. This way I used to come in. Look at it. And that's the filling station. And see that lady with her statue? Miss Delphine, she died. She died during the time of Katrina, and her son got killed. They found a lot of dead bodies up in here. A lot of people was dead in the house. They ain't did nothing. President came down in the plane, jumped back in that plane. That was 2005. They should have this place looking like something. They don't.
I didn't take nothing. Take one. She's waiting for someone. He will comfort, strengthen, and keep you. He will never forsake you. Yeah.
I'm on the board. Hey, sugar. I know I saved you. I know I saved. This is the lady I saved right here.
Where is All Night Shorty at? Hey, man, come here, bro. Hey, man, he rescued a whole lot of people in this community on August the 29th.
You know, I rode past people that was dead in the water, people that I missed and went back and then find them. All the trees that you see out here had people in them. All the trees you see out here, I was riding down here, getting them out the trees.
Thank God for All Night Shorty. We'd have been dead. We'd have drowned in that river. They had a lot of people in that water. They drowned.
All right, let's give the All Night Shorty a big old hand then. God bless his heart. All Night Shorty!
I don't classify myself as no hero. I classify myself as one guy just saving people. That's all.
That's the lifesaver. God bless you. He is.
It's looking good. We've got the first floor really done. We're just setting to get in the second floor. We have architectural drawings. We have some engineer drawings, but I do not have first floor, second floor drawings. They're not here yet. As a matter of fact, the city doesn't even have them yet, and we're building. It's my door. It's actually a window, but it's my door for now. Remember, architectural drawings is the design of the house. It's not engineering. Engineer drawings complement the architectural drawings. But if you don't have engineered drawings of everything in detail, then you start either guessing or you work with everybody to make it happen now, and that's exactly what we're doing. Awesome. You did exactly what I said. Exactly. You picked up the double, the double, and the double, and tied your rafters in. So we've corrected the wall. Now we're perfect for the drawings. Is that right? That they gave us afterwards?
3 foot 1 inch, yeah, because they wanted it 3 foot to the inside finish at the end. That's code here.
We don't have to do it now. Let's think of order, right? We're going to finish our sheeting. We're going to get blocking in. Before we finish anything else of the rest of the structure after the outside, then we'll come back in and put this 2x4 and picking up that load. Very good. He picked up his load. Very good. Each 2x4 is under the floor joist.
I just changed a bit. I hope you don't mind, but we just split it on the stud.
I don't mind.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Because we're double top
This
plated.
is better.
Okay.
Okay? It's not what they wanted to do because they want to take that scrap wood and use it for cuts, right? This is structurally better. I don't mind. Good leader. Thank you. Is it hot or is it me?
It's hot.
Hey, let's do the limbo rock. It has been a pleasure for you working with us today. Did you have fun?
Well, of course I did.
Did you work hard?
No.
No?
No, I just sat around up there watching boys work.
Did you?
Sure I did.
You watched them like pick up lumber or something?
Yeah, I just let them do it all.
Yeah, Bo, you actually worked, didn't you? Rusty is a freaking character, don't you think?
Crusty?
Rusty?
Is it Rusty?
Is that what you call her?
I thought it was Crusty.
Did you? Yeah, let's show that beautiful red hair you have. You have such a... I love that red hair.
Yeah, it's helmet hair now. Like that, do you?
Yes.
Look, it's Cousin It.
Cousin It. Well, Kipper's a hard worker. Go-getter. Very strong.
She's in the top 9 for sure.
Don't you worry, when we get these walls up, we'll bring in air conditioning and you can hang in this house.
All right, 72 degrees. That's where I like
72 degrees.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. So this is the tallest point. We're 8'2" to this point, and up front, we're gonna be 6'5" continuous. So what we need to do is build the back wall, build the front wall, draw our string lines, get, I guess, 2 sections in with a couple in the centers holding it up, verticals. And if we do this right, I think we can actually have it done by Wednesday, never mind Thursday.
Unrealistic. Like, we could build this house, as I said, it'll take us another couple of months. We don't have a couple of months. I've got 6 weeks. I've got 6 weeks to have it finished. You want to stick frame it or just lay it down and stand it up? Windows, doors, drywall, taping, everything. The cladding on the outside, the cladding underneath, the concrete below, the grading of the house, trim, plumbing, electrical. I mean, it goes on. Spray foam. I could go on for another 5 minutes.
We need to put in our windows.
Yeah.
This is gonna be wonderful.
Okay. This is the difference between Mike and I. We're yin and yang. I am always the guy that's like, come on, buddy, please, we have to do something else here. It's not going, he's always one, relax, everything's gonna be okay, don't worry. And I think between the two of us, we do make a very good team, but I am panicking a bit.
Wednesday, deal?
Thursday, you said Thursday.
I said Wednesday.
You changed it
I changed it. Come on, it's Monday, Tuesday, framing, structure, boom, boom. Come on, we can do this by end of day Wednesday.
I think he needs a little bit of panic in him once in a while. And maybe I need a little bit of calm in me once in a while.
Let's go.
Let's rock it. Yes, I'm good right here.
Maybe I should just come in there. There's air conditioning in there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Hi, Gloria. How are you?
All right.
Are you nice and cool in there?
Yeah, it's nice and cool in there.
Oh, it's awful hot out here. Should we leave the door open and try and get some cool out here?
No, that's all right. I can
See, you make me feel really tall. Everyone thinks I'm 10 feet tall, but I'm not. I'm only 6 feet, but beside you, I'm 10 feet, right?
Right.
Gloria, she is a sweet woman. You have to look at it from my side. My side says, I really hope this family is not only deserving, but beautiful, wonderful people, and oh my God, wow. You can start to see the profile of it. These concrete columns, we have 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all to do with your wraparound porch. There's your family porch there. That is going to cantilever out, 2 to 3 feet from the column, so it's actually going to be quite big. You're going to love that.
It is big, and that's what I need. I can still dig in the yard and plant my garden.
You can do it underneath, too.
Oh, all right. I didn't know that.
You're going to have a livable surface underneath the house.
Oh, all right.
I can walk under there without hitting my head. I think you're pretty good.
All right.
I told Gloria, we're here to get you home. That's why we're here. This isn't about anything else to me. We're here to get you home in a house that will protect you forevermore. There's no doubt in my mind.
You're doing a good job.
Well, thank you.
Good job, all of y'all. And I'm proud of all y'all. And I thank God for you.
Well, you're doing a good job, too. How many grandchildren are you taking care of?
Well, off and on, I have 6.
6?
Yeah, 6 of them. And
Now,
then
4
they got
full-time,
some
is that
more.
right?
They got some more right there coming.
They're coming out of every...
Right.
It's like
right.
playing pool, it sounds
right.
like. Well, hopefully this house is big enough.
Oh,
We are
big
making it
enough,
the 4-bedroom, you know that.
All right, thank you. I thank God.
I don't know how you would have done the 2-bedroom, to be honest with you. Meeting Gloria today just sort of lifted up my spirits again. And that sort of renews my faith of why we're here, why we're doing it, what we're doing. And I'm smiling again. This is all done. We have a big window here. Lots of windows in this house. More windows than I thought.
It's 100 in the shade, and it come up to 120 in the sun, and the guys are up on the roof working.
Oh, that's beautiful, guys. Perfect plane line.
I had nothing left. My brain, I couldn't think. I had no energy.
As long as I keep ahead of these guys, we should have no problem today to start sheeting this tomorrow. I got to get this closed off because it's taking us way too long.
That thing is high. And the roof slants.
People trying to fight each other, trying to survive. Nobody wanted to give nobody a hand nowadays.